On this computer. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Kelly Smith. We're going to do the first night of 6 weeks to success. I'm just getting started. And one of the things I wanted to share with you all is that we are going to record every session, and then we will post it on the 6 weeks to success winter 2019 page so people can watch it in replay if they need to. Most of these calls are not going to be any more than 20 to 30 minutes of your time. Then it'll be a little bit of homework that you'll be required to do for the week. Your director that invited you to be in this group will send you a Google form. I believe most of us are doing it that way. Probably tonight or tomorrow. And you will go in and do your homework that was assigned. You will fill out your Google form, which will also require you to set up a time sometime later this week to do a little chat with your director, okay? I know some of the girls that are in Sarah and I's organization, and Yvonne's kind of in our group too. Yvonne's a hospitality director in our organization. We are kind of, some of us, I'm doing coaching calls already, so some of the girls are already doing coaching calls with me, so we're gonna kind of like twofold those together and do them at once. Hold on a second. Lori Reitz can't find the thing. And what did I call this page? The
6 weeks to success winter.
2019 winter.
Yeah.
So winter. Oh my
You just
God,
Google 6 weeks, it just about comes up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. To find the post. I might have to turn my phone off. Okay. So does everybody kind of understand how that's going to work? You're going to get the Google Doc, you're going to do your homework, you're going to fill out the Google Doc and return it to your director, and then set up a time to chat with them, okay? So we want you to make it through all 6 weeks. We want you to make sure that you're doing your homework. Some of the stuff, we might give you like 5 things to watch, but usually maybe 1 or 2 of them is required. And if you have extra time, in your week, then go ahead and watch the other 2 or 3. It's only going to be more to your benefit to learn more from other people, in Pampered Chef. Some of them might be a cooking show that you watch, or someone doing a training on something from maybe like a past national conference. And so it's all awesome stuff, and even though some of them might be from several years ago, it's still going to be awesome stuff that you're going to want to listen to. And just try to find the time sometime in your week. I know Nancy Jo Ryan, I was in a training with her once years ago, probably 10 years ago. And she's one of the biggest directors in Pampered Chef, biggest organizations in Pampered Chef. And she said, I'm sorry, but all of us have an hour of television, of crappy TV that we can give up to do 1 more hour of training or 1 more thing to add to our business. And I always thought that was really funny. When I'm watching something really bad, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something dumb like that, that's when I say to myself, Nancy Jo would be disappointed in me right now. Because I'm watching crappy TV. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And hold on, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first training, okay? All right, can everybody see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to 6 weeks to success. Oh, hopefully my thing's going to let me work now. There. So this 6 weeks class is designed to help you start maximizing your potential to start filling up your calendar with bookings, your pocketbook with paychecks, and your product knowledge to peak performance. So are you guys ready to get started?
Yes.
Yay, that's the enthusiasm I like to hear. Awesome. All right, so let's talk about the belief triangle. I love this triangle. This triangle was a very significant part of me really increasing my business. I had a sticker on the front of my planner, and I had this triangle on it, and I would look at it daily and remember that my beliefs determine my actions determine your results, and your results then reinforce your beliefs. So really take a peek at this. I'll post it on the page so you can maybe have a picture. Some people are really big visual people and maybe they'd like to print this off and put it in their office or something. So I'll make sure I post a picture of this belief triangle in the group, okay? So let's talk about it a little bit more. So let's say you're getting ready to make booking calls, which, it's the beginning of the year, so we're all probably have been doing that a little bit. So you grab your phone, you find the first number, and you make the call. You're unprepared for what to say, so the first thing your brain tells you is, I don't know why you're making this call. She's not going to answer. I don't even know what I'm really going to say. She'll probably say no if she does answer. So I know she's busy with her kids, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Our inner person starts telling us all the reasons why this is not going to go well. You don't believe she's going to book. So you start in with something like, hey, Jane, I know you're super busy and probably can't, but I'm trying to book some shows in May, and I know you're probably going to say no, but do you think you could do a party for me? Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Ooh.
Jenny, did you just do that?
I went like, ooh, I hope
I know.
not.
Does anybody ever do that? Or does anybody ever feel like that when they're making booking calls?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So you don't believe that our products are so amazing that anyone would drop everything to have a party. You don't believe that your shows are so much fun that they are a not miss event that anyone would be crazy not to attend. You don't believe that you can change lives with teaching them a few recipes and products that will transform their dinner time dilemmas and bring their families back to the dinner table. Does that sound familiar too?
Yes.
You need to start looking at your phone like this. It is your modem for your future. It is the source of your financial freedom. It's the answer to an empty calendar. And we need to start with how you see this instrument and tweak what we believe. Oops, this slide's always goofy. Sorry. Belief. So let's look at what we believe. I want you guys to grab a piece of paper and write belief in each of these down. Then I want you to answer yes or no honestly. So first one is going to be, do you believe in our products? Yes or no? Do you believe in our host opportunity? Do you believe in our business opportunity? Do you believe in Pampered Chef as a company? Like, do you believe that, like, more like what Home Office does for us? Do you believe in what they're doing for us? And lastly, do you believe in yourself? Okay. All right. Does anybody need any more time? Good.
Got it.
Okay.
No, good.
Okay. Belief. Do I truly believe in myself as a driving force in my business, in my family? So answering yes or no to these two. Sorry. So this is about you now. So in your business and in your family, in the lives of others, do you believe in yourself as someone who can get it done? And do you believe that you're a confident and strong recruiter? Okay. Anybody else need more time?
Yes, more
Yeah.
time.
Okay. So in your business, in your family, in the lives of others, as someone who can get it done? And do you believe that you're a confident and strong recruiter? Are we good?
Yes.
Do you believe that you think positively? Do you see yourself as successful? Do you see yourself as a successful business owner? I always think that one's a good one because sometimes I don't even think we think of ourselves as business owners,
Right.
you know? Do you see yourself as a leader of a successful team? I know some of you might not have any recruits yet, but how do you feel, could you lead a team? Do you feel like you could be a successful leader? And do you see yourself as a consistently strong seller? How are we doing?
Not good.
Good? Okay.
Good.
All right. Some people are laughing. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to show you the 4 pillars of success. So you see there are 4 pillars to your success in this business. The first one is belief. The second one is passion. The third is skill. And the fourth is your will. This is another one that's a good picture to have up in your office. If any one of these pillars are lacking, what is going to happen to the roof?
Gonna collapse.
Mm-hmm. You got it, Connie. What do you think you can do to strengthen your belief system? So your homework this week is to believe again. In order to do that, you're going to need to play with your tools again. Make dinner with your tools every night this week. Take pictures and videos of your tools and your dinners. Post on Facebook what you're making. Fall in love with this company again. Watch Pampered Chef demos on YouTube. Just look up other names of top sellers that you might know. Go through your catalog and pick out a name of a different consultant if you don't know anybody, or ask one of us and we can give you some ideas for that. Watch a strong seller do a show. Michael Reeves is a good one to watch. Claudia Bazaar is a good one to watch. What's some other ones, Jenny and Sarah?
Sharon Zellen.
Sharon Zellen. Yes,
Love
Sharon
her.
Zellen is a good one to watch.
Kelly Smith, Jenny Kennedy. No,
Sarah
seriously.
Warfel. Sarah
No,
Warfel. I
but
don't think I have you
seriously,
recorded online. So
but seriously, no, I know, but, and granted, the weather in Wisconsin isn't going to be great, but if we have shows, come to a show
Yes.
with us.
watch a strong seller do a show. So do a show, and maybe not even with your own director. If there's somebody else on your team, I learn things even 18 years in the business. I learned something when I go to somebody else's show. I'm telling
Absolutely.
you, I learned something at conference this summer when I watched Kristen Slick do her demo up on stage. I've been talking about Whitey Tighty with garlic ever since I heard Kristen talk about that on the stage. That was one I had not heard before. So that's kind of a funny new thing I do at my shows. She showed a head of bulb of garlic. And I always talked about the bulb and head of garlic. I would say, this is a head or a bulb of garlic. What I'm going to pull off of it now is a clove. And why I like to tell you guys that is because I've had somebody say to me before, I put the whole clove in, and they've put an entire clove of garlic or a head of garlic in their recipe, and everybody oohs and on this, on the show. Well, Kristen said, she gave another kind of tip in addition to that. She said, when you go to the store and shop for a head or a bulb of garlic, you want to look for a really white one and all the cloves to be really tight. So she goes, I look for a whitey tighty. And I just thought that was awesome. And people get a kick out of it now when I say that at my show. So you can learn something every time you watch somebody do a show. Okay, so watch a strong seller do a show. Contact your organization. Put something up on your team page and say, hey, who's got a show this week? I want to come and watch one. Okay, so watch a strong seller do a show. You don't have to do all of these, but the more you do, the more you will increase your belief. And that's the first foundation we have to conquer before we can move on to passion. Okay. I would highly recommend what I would like to see everybody do, because I know a lot of you are virtual consultants. So I would like you to do like a Facebook Live or some kind of a video and post it on your page, because that's the kind of, that's what you have to do. You're not going to cooking shows. You're not doing stuff like that. But even for those of you in the virtual world, I would suggest you to go and see another consultant do a cooking show. I am actually, every person that joins my team and they want to be a virtual consultant, I am still making them do a live cooking show with me. Melissa, am I right? Because we're supposed to do one on Wednesday, but we might get wind chilled out. I think we're going to have to move it, because I think it's supposed to be negative 57 here. So,
I already started telling people we were moving it, so.
Oh, good. So we're moving Melissa's launch party. So
I was going to say my show for Wednesday night is being moved as well.
Well, my show for tomorrow night is as well. So I don't know how my week's going to look. Did Lori make it on here? Lori, you did?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here.
Lori, what happened when we did your launch party that I made you do a live one? You were intending on being a virtual consultant. And what happened when we did a live cooking show?
I'd rather do the cooking shows.
Woohoo! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They're easier.
Kelly. I think so personally too, but I mean virtuals too, but I think it's a great way for your friends. If you're going to do virtual parties, it's a great way for your friends then to see the tools and get really excited about booking a virtual party with you. So I think it's fun. It gives you as a virtual consultant too ideas to do live demos in your shows and stuff too. So especially if you haven't cooked a lot with our tools yet, if you're kind of new to Pampered Chef. So so I would really suggest all of you virtual consultants, that would be the one thing I would say is do a video this week. I would love to see that from you.
I can't go to any live shows because what do I do?
No, but you can watch some, Connie. So there's
I can watch them? Okay.
Yep, there's plenty of them online and stuff like that. And we're gonna, in your homework, you'll have some to watch. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Sure. All right. So, and I have one phone call I want you to listen to. Then you're going to schedule a time with your recruiter to go over the call and discuss your progress this week. So your phone call is called Product Pros have bigger shows, and it's going to be in the Google form for you to be able to click on and connect to it. It's with Christina Cunningham, Joe Hackman. I don't believe, ignore the slide, the bottom part of the slide, because it'll be in your Google form for you to link to it, because I don't think we can reach it this way anymore. This slide was done a little while ago. So we want you to listen to it. If I remember correctly, I think it takes about 45 minutes, but it's something, you know, washing the dishes, something like that. Throw your phone in your pocket, throw your headphones in, and just listen to it. And we want you to take like 5 takeaways from it, okay? 5 takeaways from the call. All right. Then we're going to be asking you, how many shows did you do this week? We're
And
going to be
ladies,
asking
you
you.
don't have to write this down because it'll be on the Google form.
Yeah, you don't have to write this down, guys. I'm sorry. I should have said that. It'll be all in the Google form. Okay. So, but this, I just want you to kind of, we want you to be aware of what's going to be asked of you. We want to know how many shows you did do this week. And if you didn't do a show this week, it's not like you're going to get scolded. We just want to know if you did one this week. So we can
Right.
talk to you about it, okay? We want to know how many bookings you got from your shows, how many leads you got from your shows, what is something you struggled with this week, and we always want you to have at least a brag that you have about the week, okay? Brag on yourself, okay? So then each week we'll have a new call for you to listen to start strengthening your pillars. So there is always going to be a call to listen to, and then we might have some like other videos and stuff, or some kind of a task like a video or posting a picture, something like that, okay? We are going to use the 6 Weeks to Success Winter 2019 page to post all of our replays too, if you can't be with us live on one night. I know we are going to do a call next Sunday night at 8 p.m. We are aware that the Super Bowl is next Sunday. I'm actually having people over. Jenny is as well. Sarah is gracious enough to do the call that night, but that's okay. If you're having people over or friends, you can listen to it in replay if you need to, okay? We'll try to get it up as soon as possible, as soon as we're done with the call. But other than that, I don't think there's not any like other holidays coming up. So does anybody kind of have any questions tonight kind of about what's going to be happening in the next 6 weeks or anything like that, or anything that you need help with right now? Don't be shy.
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
Watching the PC demos on YouTube, that's not a problem. Where do I find the strong seller in the show? Where do I?
Well, they're going to be, they're in the Google form that we send you.
Oh,
There's
they
going
will
to be
be?
some
Okay.
links for those, yes. There's going to be links for
And
that.
if I don't cook dinners every night, if I'm alone, if I make any meal at all during the day, I can just take a
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be dinner. Yeah,
And
something.
do I post them on the 6 Weeks of Success place?
Yep, go ahead and post them on the 6 Weeks to Success page. I would also post them on, if you have a VIP page, post them on there too. And say, I've been challenged to cook this week, and post some products for you guys to see. And then maybe turn it into a little bit of a sales tip about a product you used and that you loved, okay?
Or even to do it on your personal page.
Yeah.
Especially if you're brand new, just to create interest. And any tool you're using, just go for it.
Even post in there, if you're doing it on your personal page, Connie, even post a link to your VIP page. So then you might get people interested in joining your VIP page, and say, I love to cook and I like to post tips, and I do a lot of this stuff over on my VIP page. If you'd like to join, click here. Okay. All right. And we always say that, you know, if you see one of us post something, you're always welcome to steal from
I
us.
do that quite often. Thank you.
It's free game. You don't ever have to ask in my book. Don't ever share it though. Save the picture and make it your own a little bit. Don't share it.
Right.
It's going to link
Use your words. Make it sound like you, so your people know you.
Right. And the other thing is, when you click share, then it's going to post my page there, or Sarah's page there. You don't want somebody else's page on there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, then I just clicked to the any questions page. Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So does anybody else have any other questions before I let you guys go for the night? Anybody? Nope. You're good?
We're good. Looks
All
good.
right. All
Good.
right. So if you live in the Midwest, don't freeze this week.
Yay.
Okay. And so I hope everybody has an awesome week. I hope that if you have shows on your calendar, good luck and have a great show, break a leg. And post on your team wall, because we can still get some of the team members still on these calls because they can listen to this call and replay. So go ahead and post on your team page now. I just completed my first call of 6 weeks to success. You should have joined, okay? Go ahead and post that so we know that, you know, some of the people, sometimes they're not on the team page as much, and maybe they'll get excited and we'll get some more people to jump on here, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a great week. We'll talk to you next Sunday.
All right, good.
Thanks, Kelly. It was great.
You're welcome.
Kelly.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Thanks,
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.